No, we play clear. We wait for Joaquin to play hood.
Victory!
Hey everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be doing a Prowler deck. It's Prowler release week, and Prowler is by far one of my favourite Marvel characters. No thanks to the Spider-Verse films, of course. So getting into the deck, it's kind of self-explanatory. I had a brief idea before Prowler released to do something like this. I've seen a couple of things on Ladder as well. I've taken my own twist on it. So basically the idea is you rely a lot on Joaquin Torres to set off things multiple times, preferably spells, so there's Deafening Chord, Nicholas Scratches in here for that reason. Clear as well. Clear getting hit by Marvel Boy, that's kind of the goal here. Clear getting hit by the Prowler thing, getting hit by Corey. There's a couple of procs. I have debated changing Grandmaster for Merlin. I had Merlin instead of Grandmaster before, but because Merlin is so meta at the moment, I'd probably do a couple of games with Merlin, a couple of games with Grandmaster, just because I think it's more fun with Grandmaster, right? If you get like multiple Kahori procs and things go crazy, that's kind of the goal. But with Merlin, I think I've been a bit spoiled by my evolved deck, because in that I have like, you can evolve the Void, or you can evolve the Mysterios, all these things. And I mean, you can kind of adjust this deck so that it's a blend between both of them, and that's probably a better outcome. But I think if you do that, you lose the identity of the deck. You kind of lose the Joaquin Torres and the one cost things. But for now, Joaquin Torres is mainly just the hood, really, and Deafening Chord. Everything else is generated. Obviously, Prowler spells. There's the, I think it's Basic Arrow from Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, and that's about it. Clear, obviously, the spells is the main one as well. I did have Agamotto in this. I know there's a list out there at the moment running Agamotto, but I feel like it clogs the deck too much. I think there's always been an Agamotto problem. I just randomly had an idea that if you played Agamotto, it drew the rest of the spells. Like if Agamotto had on revealed text to draw the remaining spells from the deck. I don't know why I just thought that, but it's probably would help. I don't even think it would still make it that good. But I'm going off topic again. As for now, Clear, Deafening Chord, Hood. I think there's enough to get things going. Bishop is in here for the rest of the spells. As I said, I'll change Grandmaster for Merlin at one point. Just wanted to see if I could get any of the crazy games going. So, without any further waffling, let's get into the games. Okay, we've got a good start here. I think they're probably playing the other Prowler version with the shield, because I know they have Sam Wilson purely to make the Prowler spells cost 0. Okay, well, maybe I can wait on the hood. Just do this and hope it hits Captain America or the shield. The reason I don't have many movement skills in here is, or like cards, is because I think the Prowler spells are good as one costs as they are. That doesn't mean it's probably better to put Sam Wilson in the deck, but I wanted to try something slightly different, seeing as I think that's where a lot of people are going. That's pretty good. Prowler, that's such a cool variant. Okay, Marvel Boy helps a lot here, actually. Go Prowler, Hood. Prowler and Hood. That sets us up next turn for having some pretty big plays with the Prowler spells. I guess they're moving Spider-Punk left? Or maybe they just do that last turn. Okay, what do we get? Kahori? Oh, nice. I didn't even see that proc. I was just looking at my deck list on the side. I think Kahori was the best possible option. Yeah, it's a shame I didn't get the...
I see.
Oh, Heimdall. I think that I just win here. Unless I'm missing something. Flight Harness gives 1/1 and also gives Nicholas Scratch. But that gives 2, so I don't know why I wouldn't just do that one. I forgot that was a card. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think there was a way for him to win after that happened, but the scrolls kind of messed with his board space. Okay, bam. I'm seeing an awful lot of this Captain America Shield deck. I don't think it's ever right to play it on the shield. Purely because they can still move it, and if it's the Prowler deck, they only really want it so that they can move it.
This just in.
Oh, it's Scream. I like the sound effect for this. Oh.
Victory.
They were counted 2. Oh, that's cool. I like that. They were counted 2 directly. I think I've showed you guys my emotes. I honestly don't know what is BM in this game. I just kind of... I know this is BM, but I know he is there. I like doing this one where I'm like, what's just happened? Well, this one's always like, well, I think that's my favorite go-to. Okay, we have a lot of our good early stuff here. We mainly need Marvel Boy. No, Marvel Boy is going to hurt quite a bit. Kahori is not the worst. Cannonball. Bishop's nice, but if I'm thinking of playing Kahori next turn, it's probably this. Now I'm just seeing all the Scream. I think it's still Kahori.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Okay, preferably we don't want to... allow them to cannonball here. I go first, so I think I'm safe. I'm not feeling super strong about my position though. Stag run. Yeah, feeling even worse about the position now. Oh, cannonball. They also got cannonball. Okay. A little bit spooky because they're probably just going to play Magneto middle, and I don't have 10 power. I have 10 power to stop it. Yeah, I think this is probably a retreat. But you know me. It's not. Sometimes this is why you stay in these games. I think I would have left if either of us had snapped there.
Victory.
But yeah, I mean, I'll take that. I hate models. Oh, smile for the camera. Okay, I was gonna say, if you're talking about 3D models, we might have a problem. But smile for the camera probably confirms it. It's not talking about 3D. Okay, we're risking a bit of a full hand here. I mean, guaranteed to get a full hand. There's not really much I can do. Maybe I save this for when I know I've drawn Prowler. Which might also be what they're doing. We're in a tricky situation. I think after next turn, that's when the deck can start doing its thing. I will probably play Bishop and Acid Arrow. I genuinely think Prowler's spells going to 0 is a little bit overkill. Because even at 1 cost, the amount of things you can do with them. Six. I thought I had 7 cards in my deck, that's odd. Okay. Next turn. I've always thought with Grandmaster and Werewolf, shouldn't Grandmaster's proc make Werewolf leap to Grandmaster and then leap to the on reveal that's happened in the middle? But I don't think it actually works like that. So this guy is playing a deck similar to my Evolve deck. Clear him, Marvel Boy? think that gives me the best chance for Kahori next turn. I mean, that's okay. Bishop's got to 8, so I'm not really complaining. Okay, if I send Kate Bishop to the middle... If I play Kahori here, I don't think she ever wins, so I think it's always... I think it has to be here, actually. Because if Kate Bishop goes here, then Werewolf needs a place to leap. But I don't know if he leaps before Kate moves, and then I don't know if he leaps after. It's something I said that they should do, I don't know if it actually happens or not, so... This is just for science. Oh, a 2-5. I've also just realised Werewolf will leap right. Okay, leaps afterwards. Makes sense. Wow, lost on all 3 locations. Oh. So this is me here, going back and changing Grandmaster for Merlin, and I will say it made a big change to the deck. These upcoming games are going to be much more interesting because of it, and probably should have included it from the beginning, but I'll learn my lesson. So I have officially lowered the blinds. Just in time for us adding Merlin to the deck. I think after the last game Grandmaster let me down, so it's about time to bring back the quite possibly one of the strongest cards in the game right now. Definitely underappreciated. When Limbo's in the game, I mean, if you saw my last deck highlight, then you might aim. Able. What will we have taken? Well, not Kahori. Magic. Okay, they really want a turn 7. Let's see if I can do my best to not make that happen. This is a weird position to be in. They have nothing to Deafening Chord. My hand's going to be way too full if I play Prowler or Hawkeye to make use of Abby. I think it's just Kahori, you know? No, because I need to play 2 cards. Why am I finding this so difficult? I think I'm just going to play this to get it out of my hand. What are they playing? I think this is okay. I still don't really have a 1-cost card on the board for Marvel Boy to take advantage of here. Hopefully they played a 1-cost card on top of that with anticipation. Yeah. Okay, so they are mill, I had a feeling. Mill with Ares. It's quite smart. Mill with Ares is quite smart, although I'm just going to constantly be refilling my hand with things, so next turn it's probably Kohori, Demon, and the Prowler abilities. So they've got rid of my clear, which is a pain. They stole my Joaquin. I could have played Demon for some Marvel Boy buffs, but I don't think it's necessarily... Onyx. Okay. Right is pretty strong. Left is not, however. Do I just sacrifice left? This is a tricky one. Maybe this? Let's give it a go. Kohori's output isn't crazy because of that, but most of them are just one-cost spells. They're playing a strange deck because, like, they're milling, yes, but they're not committing enough to the mill.
Taking aim.
Oh. I lost by 1. I had a feeling. I was trying to calculate it as it was happening. Oh, that's rough. That is rough. Yeah, maybe... Oh, yeah. That was a good game. I can't really think... What would have been better? Maybe... They like my split. I like their Zemo emotes. Maybe playing Scratch here. Yeah. Although did I play something here? I can't even remember. Possibly. And if that was the case, then that wouldn't have worked, I suppose. Ah, interesting. But yeah. Slight adjustment in plays here and there. Keeps on going. Okay. Dark Dimension, that makes things difficult. I forget how this works. Cards here are not revealed to the game end, so when it moves, the cards that are played there then become revealed? I believe so. I've also been tempted to put Nico in this deck. Oh. Alta's pretty good. I'm likely to fill the board up most of the time, so... So now we go... Is this... The card moved last turn. Okay, well it's going to move now. And then... Joaquin in preparation? I don't know, if I play Prowler next turn, maybe it's Prowler Joaquin, so for now... Did you destroy Grandmaster? Yeah. It's an interesting Grandmaster split. Okay, so they don't reveal. Either that or they will reveal. Let's try this. Let's try this, and then next turn it will be Marvel Boy plus werewolf spells. I don't know why I called them werewolf spells. But you know what I mean. Prowler spells that will move werewolf. I think I was trying to decide on the plan of order in my head. Didn't return the acid arrow to his hand. 7 cards in hand though. And they go first. Which of course they go first. I mean second. I noticed that watching back over my videos. I seem to, for some reason, mix up things like that, first and second and left and right. So I'm trying to be a bit more on it. Trying to be a bit more on this video. It's like... his players in like the higher ranks and doesn't know his left and rights. Martyr is scaring me slightly. Oh, I think we're good. Martyr is going to move, purely because it lowers Pim arrow. It's going to move to the left. No. That's a good point, because even if she did, it wouldn't do anything. Did Marvel Boy buff anything? Oh no, Marvel Boy didn't buff anything because he was revealed as the game ended. Yeah, a little bit slow that game. You're going to have to ignore me. I'm seeing a lot of this Captain America deck. I think we might actually be able to pull it off this game. All clear. I was going to say I don't hate getting the rock purely because of Marvel Boy, but that also works. Okay, okay. So if we do Nicholas Scratch, Him arrow. What do we disable? I guess disabling something here isn't too bad. Then it's Prowler next turn. Prowler with the flames. Ironic. Hitting Spider-Punk. Okay, so it's 100% Prowler. Sorry. Reminds me of when I played Hearthstone. I was just tapping the board constantly. It's like my brain needs to be actively doing something whilst I'm thinking. Spectrum. Spectrum's not going to do all that much, but... Okay, well, to be expected. I still think left is strong. It's almost like we need to fill right. Like this, and then I suppose purely for Nicholas Scratch. I think that's pretty good. I would snap, but I'm scared that it's going to scare them off. Do I do it? No, I want to see it play out. There's no way they don't leave if I snap, right? Yeah, they would 100% leave if I snapped.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah, that always moves Silk right, which is even better for my mid. How big is that? It's okay. That's good.
Doom rules all.
Doom. Yeah, probably wouldn't have seen that coming. If Rogue took Pim Arrow, it's an 8 difference, right? So yeah, it still wouldn't have made a difference. Is it 8? No, it's 6 difference. Yeah, we still would have been good. I don't know if they would have left. I think they would. Unless they were really banking on Rogue winning in this location. But I guess we will never know. Pixie! Ooh, fun! I love a fun deck. Mobius for the Pixie. I'm excited to see what they're going to pull off here. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm snapping. Because they've got Pixie Mobius, I don't think. Oh!
Victory.
I was hoping that they would stay, because it would have been a fun game. Oh, my bad. I'm going to keep my last game in, purely to show why it's probably bad to snap sometimes. Oh. I can't believe that. It's like, that was shaping up to be a really fun game, but I also wanted the stakes to be higher. What is with these mill decks? I don't think it's the worst thing for me necessarily, it's just... I guess I wait, I just play Bishop. Cable left is interesting. Okay, it's Bishop, then it's probably Prowler. Unless I get Wolf by Night. Just noticed on Wolf by Night it's... Yeah, it's got a weird text at the bottom of it. On the old tracker. Yeah, I think if I was to get the rock, I would probably be more inclined to play Marvel Boy, but no Werewolf by Night. I did get Merlin. Although it's never Merlin plus something, I don't think, so let's do this. Full Obsidian, that's there. A great portal card. 12 by night. This moves a card to the right. Because I was thinking Jotunheim might not be the worst. For Bishop. They're only going to lose 2 power, right? Oh, are they going to send these over? Oh.
With the throne.
Or that. Killmonger is a threat to this deck, like a pretty big one as well. Okay, for the final turn, let's do... We just stack everything on the left, and then... They're going to have a demon to play. Maybe I do this. No. Wow, okay. Nice Kahori hits.
Victory.
Oh, well that went a lot better than I anticipated. I think I'm going to have a bit of a hand space problem. Ooh.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, I think for the first time today, I actually feel justified in snapping. And in a position where I don't think I'm going to scare the person off. Rogue. I guess they're just prepping for Wiccan. Oh.
Victory.
I guess they'll retreat afterwards. One of these days I will try and keep it so that I'm actually showcasing the deck. I see now why a lot of snap YouTubers don't actually snap and try and showcase what the deck can do. But I think that was a pretty good time to snap if you were playing this. You get a clear in a deck position that's always going to give you flames every turn. Then yes, 100%. I think that's a snap condition. I don't think I'm super convinced on Deafening Chord. I mean, this hand and position sets me up to be in a strong place to use it if I need to. Clear as well. Things are looking good. Victoria hand. Is this where I'm about to say that? Take back what I said about Deafening Chord. So we definitely Deafening Chord, then we get rid of this location, play Hood. No, we play Clear, we wait for Joaquin to play Hood.
Victory.
This keeps happening. Why does this keep happening? I'm gonna have to keep these games in. This keeps happening. Yet again, another justified position to snap, I would say. But that retreat was too quick. This had to be Frigga. My goodness.
Time isn't what you think.
Okay, this game we only snap if the opponent snaps. I'm not having a repeat of what just happened those past 2 games. I mean, I'm happy about it because I snapped and they retreated after the turn resolved, but if I would have won the game at the end, it's still the same amount, so it's like... Wow, options, huh? Is this White Queen? Yeah, it's White Queen. Marvel Boy. interesting. They took my Marble Boy. So it's Werewolf, then it's Acid Arrow, then it's Prowler into Merlin. I want to snap so badly. You really want to snap. Also, I don't know if Acid Arrow was the right play there, because they have a Marble Boy. Wow, okay. It's pretty respectable. I'm not going to second guess that one. Remote Mines, Marble Boy clear. This is the highest power card. Yeah, clear never gets hit by it. Unless it's here and I get lucky. Goliath, oh, okay. We try and make sure that a Mega Red never goes off. Oh. Forgot about Werewolf. Yeah, Vibro Gauntlets are never hitting clear then. Okay, we need to make sure Werewolf ends in the left location. Which, this makes it easy enough. Yeah. I think that's a pretty good play. Setting Acid Arrow back to what it was at the start. Okay, nice. Got a little bit dicey towards the end as well. Yeah, that was a pretty good game. I'm very happy with the outcome of that one, and I guess that's what happens if you don't snap. Oh dear. Yeah, I've got to be honest, this deck got 10 times better after I added Merlin, so maybe ignore my prior comments on perhaps swapping it for Grandmaster. I had considered, I was like, maybe Grandmaster moving a card makes it more valuable. Yeah, we don't play Merlin here purely because I don't want to kill my hand. Zabu hits Kahori. I mean, it's okay. It's nothing great, but it's something. Yeah, I wanted to steer away from the other deck that I did, but I think Merlin's just too good. If I'm playing a card like Hood, I think I needed to have Merlin in there. Victoria Hand, can you give me a deafening chord, please? I would be very happy. Ah. I was really hoping it was just deafening chord. Oh dear. Oh, it's not even in the deck, never mind. It's just created by itself through Triskelion, so it wouldn't have been as crazy as I had thought. Zabu into Adam Warlock. What is this deck? Interesting. I think it's another snap condition here, but I'm just going to wait it out. Symbiote Spider-Man. Interesting. Okay, it is probably a man-spider deck. It's a man-spider deck, isn't it? Or like Black Panther. Or Black Panther. Which means I'm not in a great position anyway that I look at this. Unless this is just created by Triskelion. No. These crazy splits, and then just like a regular card, it had me thinking for a second. That's the one issue with a deck like this, you don't have anything crazy to counter something like Man-Spider. Unless you were to tech in Shadow King, I suppose. But the problem with Shadow King is Shadow King counters a lot of what this deck is trying to do, so... Interesting. Okay, so not Man-Spider. I was literally worrying for no reason. I guess this is more than fine. Yeah. I had a feeling. I don't think I saw any way that they won that one. Well, those have been some pretty consistently good games, I would say. After I added Merlin, let's just forget that I ever had Grandmaster. Oh dear. So here we go, here's a little bit of a recap for the deck. I will say I'm going to put the win rates up on the board right now, but looking at what I had, it's pretty good. I know the sample size is relatively low. The net cubes aren't as big as something like the Evolved deck that I got, but a 5-1 after I'd added Merlin is pretty respectable. I know that a lot of those games were from me snapping and people retreating, so I don't know how easy it is to take that metric, but when it was before with Grandmaster, I think I was being a little optimistic. The deck, it got a 50% win rate, so I guess it's still a decent deck at that, but yeah, in retrospect, definitely Merlin. I mean, the amount of things this deck did, it was just really fun. Like, you could see it lining up as you were playing it. It's like, oh, I got Clear, and I got Marvel Boy, and now in the back of my mind, I'm like, waiting for Joaquin Torres or Werewolf by Night, and Prowler doesn't steal the spotlight at all. I think that's the best thing. Like, people are talking about how this card is absolutely cracked right now. And I don't know if I 100% agree. I know it's really strong. I don't think it needs the reduce these cards to 0 cost. It's already more reliable than Kate Bishop because there's only 3 spells. And they're spells, they're not just like cards either. So like with Kate Bishop, I mean, you can rely on Marvel Boy to buff, like, not even this one, but like the other 3. But other than that, there's not really much utility, I guess, like if you're playing it in Zoo. But with Prowler, being able to get like, Nicholas Scratch and Joaquin Torres to work alongside it feel really nice. And Werewolf by Night is better for it because they're spells, so they go off and then give Werewolf a space to move to if needed. I always wanted to find a deck where Clear can work because Clear always seemed like a really fun card, so I'm happy that I found that now. And I'm definitely going to try playing more of this deck. It's very fun. But yeah, if you guys have any other deck ideas that you want me to try out, I still have a few lined up. I've got quite a lot of decks that would be fun to share and are still getting me quite good win rates. I haven't really played any of them on Untapped, so I can't give exact stats, but when I get around to them and play a few games, then I'll let you guys know. But yeah, if you need any like tips or anything, just drop me a comment on the video, and Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks in advance, and I'll speak to you all next time.